Take 500. So JP is live right now, and I'd rewind it back, and because of something that he said, um he's talking about going camping, and it made me think about something. I watch a lot of true crime, and made me think about this crime that happened a 3 years ago, few years ago, with Brian Laundrie and Gabby. Now Brian was this guy who liked to travel in a van. Just the things he says makes you think about Brian Laundrie. I know I'm saying his name wrong. Just listen. I probably don't have it right, but we'll just start from wherever he's at.
Not the only one, right? Have any of you ever, and be honest, okay? Yeah, I knew about the whole time. Have any of you ever heard about this first camping?
I wonder if he's got that from Brian Laundrie, whatever his name is. Diverse camping? I cannot hear what he even said. I don't know. Is that maybe what that Brian does?
Sure.
I'm gonna pause it again. Sorry. There's a documentary on somewhere. You have to look it up. I watched it.
Yes or no? Have any of you ever heard about this first camping? So apparently, I don't know if every state has national forests, but the states out there in America that do have national forests have.
Okay, I'm gonna keep pausing it, but see, exactly, that's what Brian did. As I believe, if I remember right, he would go to different national parks or different places. Sorry, I'm giving it away, but he would, and he would do what he's gonna mention also.
This is crazy. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe. I've never heard of this. Every time I thought about camping, you need a fucking campground. It's all about greed, baby. Right? You gotta pay for the man. You want to stay on the land? Hell yeah. Um. So this first camping.
Diverse. I don't know.
My way. And what does this first camping mean, JP? What is it? Camping? Yes, it's camping. But you don't gotta pay a dime to the man to stay on the land. That's right. So anywhere in America where there is a national forest, and most state parks too, believe it or not, allow free camping with some very, 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 very minor rules. You got to have rules, right? One, you got to
listen.
What's it called? You can't leave no trace of yourself. Okay. And I guess that's to help keep the forest clean, of course, right? If everybody just goes in and just right. So one, you gotta leave no trace, no shit, nothing. And I'm not talking about trash. I'm talking about not even a piece of dirt. Like you stay at that designated spot or not designated spot. You stay at that spot. Nobody can tell you were there when you leave. And I think that's how it should be, right? Number two, and I think this is very important. Maybe not as important as the first. Well, maybe because you got some squatters out there, but. And this is. I was like, okay,
Jose.
This is the real deal with this rule. They would put that in place if it was a real. So the rule number two is anywhere you see a spot that doesn't have anybody. It's kind of like the Wild West of camping, man. It's gonna be fun. The Wild West of camping.
We're gonna listen for a little bit. Hold on.
You go out almost. Pennsylvania's national forest is called the Allegheny. No, not Allegheny. Allegheny National Forest. Almost 600 miles of what is it? Federal land, government land. That's what makes it the national forest, right? So anywhere you see a spot that's open that don't have no tents or any kind of signs of anybody claiming it, you park your car and boom, it's yours. Now, rule number two. Whatever spot you're at,
you're already on rule number two.
Cannot stay more than 2 weeks. Every national forest has different.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it now. I'm sorry, but this is a little creepy. It does give me Brian Laundrie. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. Vibes. It gives me Brian Laundrie vibes. It really does. Just look it up. I'll tell you, I guess. This man, he went camping, and there were two YouTubers. Like, they did YouTube and did like vlogging around and stuff. And he unalived his wife, Gabby. Gabby, I can't pronounce her name. Yeah, you can watch. They have a couple of documentaries on YouTube, and like you can just search for it. I don't know if he says anything else. We'll see
no issues
first.
with times, but most is 2 weeks. Some is a month. I don't think any is shorter than 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe a week. I don't know. But most is 14 days for one spot. Now, when I see that, there's nobody in the fucking forest. How are they going to regulate that, right? I'm thinking to myself, you could just, right? Somebody pulls up, they see a tent, they see my Tahoe or Cruiser, whatever the fuck I go with it. They move on. Somebody claimed the spot, but they don't know if I was there for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 2 days, right? They don't know. How do they enforce it? I know they have um I guess forest rangers and stuff that probably drive around or whatever. I'm sure.
We'll listen to him for his
they really
Brian
a
Laundrie
14-day
theory.
limit. And the good thing about that, if you do follow along with that, you stay at one spot for 14 days. You pack everything up. You go and you go to another spot, right? You just mark spot to spot. And I
I
don't
think that's what that Brian did.
if there's any rules saying you can't go to the spot before, right? I had no idea about dispersed camping. I love it. You know,
Okay, enough. Because he Googles weird shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised that he's Googled whatever, Google stuff like that. Because she talks about unaliving and being unalived and stuff, so I don't know.